Welcome back, everybody, to the Day with Trey. I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and joining me right now for a Menu Monday, our first Menu Monday of season 2, is our resident chef, Def Chef. What's up,
Hey,
Def?
yeah, what's good? We back.
Yeah, we back.
We're back.
Yeah, I see you. Look,
Yeah, we're
hey.
we're back. Yeah, in the building.
You got Seahawks full regalia
Oh
on
yeah,
today.
man. I just want you guys to know who I represent. I haven't talked a lot this year. I'm gonna let my clothes speak for me today, Trae Holiday. They need to know.
You aren't playing no games, but also I'm loving this whole spread. And before we get into it, I gotta say that you've been in the community. You are my first guest for the week that gets to talk about the covenant.
Oh man,
I
that's
want to hear,
huge.
yeah, I want to hear your perspective of how this work is going in community. Tell folks what it's all about.
Pretty much. It's a commitment. It's an oath to growth. It's an oath to unity and to just a positive impact. Like that's what you're committing to. And there's a whole charter to it. It's amazing. Trey leads the way with putting this together. I mean, I'm completely on board. Um, we have plenty of youth who are involved in it, and I just can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah.
You know, with everything coming up, with what you got planned.
Well, I'm telling you, it's exciting because we're working with such a solid team of individual organizers in their own right, and that's what you've been doing in terms of food justice. You're always been really on the streets organizing for folks to actually have what they need when it comes to sustenance. So I appreciate you, and I'm so glad you're in that space. And it's beautiful to be working with so many different community members who realize, after Devon Pickett's death, people were just like tired. They want to do something about it. So I love that you're in that space. But this right here, tell us a little bit more about what you got for us, because I always love how you bring me kind of like a taco flair.
Well,
Tacos are my favorite. So
yeah,
I
I
really
do know
rocks with
that.
all
I
this.
do know that. Okay, so basically, you already know we're gonna have a real talk moment. We deal with a lot of waste. We waste a lot of time. We waste a lot of money. We waste a lot of food, right? With the way things are set up, wasting time is by design. That's going to be hard for you to combat. Wasting money is also by design. Wasting food, that's something that you could address right now. What we have here, we have some romaine. Now, usually this ain't good enough. Oh, it's a little wilted. Oh, there's a little bit of brown, this and that. No, we could do something with that. All you got to do is make it better than what it was, right? We all love, see, now, mind you, this is all stuff that I just had. I didn't plan this out. This is all freestyle. We got some cheddar cheese. We got some Parmesan. We got some cilantro, a little bit of lime to complement that. Of course, some tomatoes. And then we got these little cheesy, crunchy things. I don't really know what these are, right? But it's not meat, right? And I told you that we're going to get a little bit more conscious on that, right? So whenever you could squirt whatever you're using, that gives it portion control. We got a little mojo sauce. It's open already. I had this. I didn't buy none of this stuff, right? For y'all, I got some gloves. See, usually I don't just walk around with some gloves in my pocket. It's not really necessary. But I don't want you guys getting up in Trey's comments talking, oh, Trey, he don't got no gloves. Yes, I do. I pulled them out of my pocket. I'm gonna put all this stuff in there one by one, but usually I would just dump it in there.
Yeah.
Right. First thing you do, you put your cilantro in there. You want your dressing to complement that. You put your tomatoes in there. You go right to your mix. If this isn't enough sauce or whatever, there's a whole bottle of everything right there for you.
No, it looks like you did a great job, because you don't want it to be too heavily coated, right?
Well, I don't, but some people do.
Yeah.
You go to your little crunchies or whatever. You don't put those in first because you don't want them absorbing all your sauce.
Yeah.
Right? This is something that you could literally do for your kids and say, hey, you could do this yourself. If you want to put it all on top, you can. I like to mix it all together so it could be even.
But it's also one of those things where when you're talking about portion control with the kids, you're showing them, you got everything laid out. You're making it easy for them to go ahead and do one thing after another. So it's layering that flavor, right?
Absolutely. And it also shows like the way food can grow. Because if you don't really know how to portion control, you might have big piles of stuff thinking, oh, this is going to work. Then you got this crazy salad where it's unbalanced and it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
See, now this is lettuce that people usually would throw away. We definitely wouldn't sell this or whatever. But when you're at home, now you tell me,
Yeah,
you
there you
put
go.
this, right? You put this in front of the people who you take care of, I don't think that there's going to be very much of a problem. I think I did forget a fork for you,
That's
but
all
we
right.
could eat with our eyes today.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And I'm gonna dip right in. I already washed my hands, y'all, so don't come for me. But I'm just gonna make sure
And even
it's
if
right
she
for the
didn't,
people.
this her salad. That's a personal salad.
That
So
is good.
yeah.
It's a great mix, and that's another thing too. Def, I think we get in the habit of boxing our ingredients in. Here you have a Caesar dressing and you just put some mojo sauce in there. Now it tastes like taco, but nobody would, you think, oh, only Caesar dressing for Caesar salad. We box our ingredients in.
Yep.
So we don't actually utilize them in different ways. That's why I appreciate you coming with like, look, this is stuff I had. This is something we could do with the things you already have. A lot of people do end up wasting. When we think about the top of the year, I want us to go into 2023 with more intention. And so I think we have to be more intentional about how we use what's in our fridge.
And knowing how to use what you have in your refrigerator, that'll translate into other things in life. If you're efficient in the kitchen, you'll be efficient in other aspects. That's a fact.
Well, there it is. Def Chef always bringing us the facts. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for this amazing salad. Don't worry, Curtis. I will share. My finger was clean. I will share. But I do appreciate you always coming on. And I'm looking forward. Of course, I'm looking forward to the work you're doing in community and also to you bringing us more Menu Mondays this season. Top of season 2. So I'm so glad to have you, brother.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. Stay tuned.